the usual messing with the camera stand scenario. I just have a few little things to share. I want to say hello to everyone and I miss you guys. And I had some kind of crazy idea that I was going to be able to make a regular stream on Saturday mornings, but it's just not happening, people. It's not what I've been set out to do. So then I was thinking today how I missed you all. I was coming in here to clear off my desk. I have not had the chance to do art in a week. And so I was clearing off the desk and I was like, you know what? Why don't I just take the people with me? And I'm just shaking up my drink because I have that electrolyte powder and it's stuck on the bottom. Okay, and I got a dog over here, and we're calling her Trashy because she's going in the trash. I told her stop being trashy. Right, Bo? Stop being trashy. I gave you a treat. All right, get into bed. That's enough. Go-doo-doo. Go-doo-doo. Oh, she's so fresh. She waited till I went downstairs to exercise, and Romeo's in the bedroom and sitting in the bed having his coffee, and I come back up. He goes, oh, she's really happy. She's in the other room rolling around on the floor with that. It was an empty bag from the treats, the cat treats, and the dog treat, and I threw them in the trash can with no lid. Anyway, not that that's what you came here for. Let's count our blessings, people. I really need to keep doing that because I have so many of them, and also because my brain will tell me I don't. Okay, so what we have here is today. See, look, the last time we used this one, I think it was the last time I was online. Wow, it's a while ago. So it's August. Today is the 9th. It's the 9th. It's Sunday the 9th. I don't know if this will go up right away, or I don't know. I might try to do some videos in advance of them. See, here's the thing. I feel like my calling is now going to be videos as much as everyone who I know over the last almost decade now is used to me doing lives. I don't feel like this is my time for lives. I just don't think my life is going to accommodate that. So I'm going to put up videos instead. And if you want to watch them, watch them. And if you don't, don't. That's how I've always had an attitude about it. But anyway, Lost and Found. From Luke chapter 15, verses 4 through 24, and then you could read that. That's how you could do that. But here, they have verse 24 here. This son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found. A newspaper article by Jennifer Serranow chronicled the extraordinary efforts of the middle-aged American men who are trying to find the favorite car they once owned and loved, but lost. That could be my man, although he's a little past middle age these days. They are scouring online car ads, phoning junkyards, and even hiring specialists who charge $400 an hour to help them search for an automobile that once symbolized their youth. These men want the actual car they owned, not one just like it. They want their personal car. I gotta read this to him later. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I will tell you, I did get scammed. I bought a Care Bear off of Facebook Marketplace, and I got it, and I had the same one at home, but mine is old, and the thing came off the belly. And as soon as I compared the two, I'm like, oop, I got scammed. That's all right. I'll bring it to school. The kids won't know the difference. Some would call their efforts frivolous, a waste of time and money. But the value of a car, like many things, is in the eye of the beholder. Actually, I would say like all things. In Luke 15, people who were despised by their society came to hear Jesus. Let's read that one more time, everybody, for those of you who don't know who Jesus really is. People who were despised by their society came to hear Jesus. Amen. Some religious leaders complained. Again, people, do you see Jesus being a religious leader? No, he was not. This man welcomes sinners and eats with them. To affirm how valuable these sinners are to God, Jesus told 3 memorable stories about a lost sheep, a lost coin, and a lost son. Each parable records the anguish of losing, the effort of searching for, and the joy of finding something of great worth. In every story we see a picture of God, the loving Father, who rejoices over every lost soul who is found. Even if you feel far from God today, you are highly valued by him. He's searching for you. Oh, that speaks to my heart. I tell you right now, I am 100% a sinner, and I am 100% found, and I was 100% lost. What is something precious you've lost? Perhaps a possession, a friendship, or a season of life. Thank God that you are so precious to him that he never stops pursuing you. Amen. That was a good one today. It must be because it's Sunday. All right, and then I'm going to do, I have it's so strange. I get ritualistic about things in my world. I don't know if everyone else is like that, but I am. So I have this whole weird thing I do with these water bottles. If this one gets too this one gets too warm, I have to put it in with the other one. Then there's one I keep extras in the fridge. It just becomes a whole thing. Whatever. My son is not home. He's supposed to be the prayer leader at church today, but he ended up staying on vacation an entire 2 weeks, over 2 weeks, I guess it's been. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen him since 1992. I miss him terribly, but he's had a wonderful time. So in the mail, I received this beautiful postcard, and if you know her and you know her style, you know who made it, right? She has her own style, 100%. That's from Miss Janet Nash. It's so beautiful. I love it. Yesterday, I was over to the rehab facility. My mom will be home a week from yesterday, and I was over at the rehab facility, and I brought the tag that Janet had sent my mom, she brought my mom this beautiful tag when she was, it was a cloth tag, when Janet came to visit earlier this summer, and I hung it up in her room along with Angie, had to send her a card, and Peggy, and me, and she really enjoys those things, and she said to make sure to thank all of you for praying for her. She deeply appreciates it. All right, so I did go over to Lovely's Crafting Lodge, our dear friend Jacqueline, aka Jay, and I purchased just a couple little things real quick. Oh, Candy sent me something. I'm gonna kick her butt. Candy and I finally, it's been I swear it's been at least 5 years. No, it's 20, I swear it's more than 5 years. That was Candy and I live in the same state. We finally met this summer, but now we got it together to where we're gonna have an actual, a day we're gonna have lunch or whatever. I don't even care if we do nothing but sit at the table and eat lunch. I'm gonna go and pick her up on the 18th of August, and we are gonna just do our thing. Chicken wing. Thank you. Candy did not need to get. These are so great though. Oh, look at this color saturation on these. You're so sweet. Thank you, sweet Candy. They're unbelievable. The color saturation's just unbelievable. See, now I'll put that in my journal. Yeah, look at this. Wow. And see, when she lays it down, like it makes the shadowy thing. I don't know. It almost looks, to me, it looks like it was photocopied. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So I'm saving those for this little blue journal I got from Lori that I was going to give as a gift and decided to keep for myself. I feel a little wrong about that, but it's okay. And then Heidi, I had never bought anything from her, but this woman, look at what she makes. I didn't even know she was selling over there. And look at this, okay? This is, and she's got, oh, look at that. She put that in there too. Go, Heidi. Look at that. That little tape measure thing. And look how cute is her little emblem with the little, what is he? He's like a little owl, but he's turquoise or something. I'm going to save that too. Oh, Heidi, these are adorable. This is beautiful though. She's got wood beads on there. These are her boho beads. I still have all the stuff I wanted to make my cloth beads, my fabric beads that I haven't made before, and I wanted to make them. And maybe I'll do that and make a little video. We'll see. It's a maybe. Everything's a maybe right now. I'm in the maybe phase, baby, and that's okay. It's okay. Today I have interviews all day long after church with people who are going to be possible caregivers for my mom. And I will say that selfishly, I am not excited because it's really hard having people be in your house all day, every day. However, it's different than it was last time we did it, so I'm really grateful for that. Look at this. Now, this is so cool. Man, oh, I couldn't even envision what this was when I saw it on the screen. These are great tags. She must have that's a nice punch. But look what she did here. She put oh, girl, I'm going to steal this idea. I'm not going to sell anything, but I must steal it for myself. Oh, wow. No, I'm too lazy to do this. She stitched this in there. Look at that. She stitched the clip. So it's not just a paper clip. Like, it looks like you clipped it that way, but you clipped it this way. This is awesome. I've not even seen that before. And I've seen a lot of things because I've been around a while now with these junk journal things. And I'm obsessive compulsive about stuff. Ooh, I might put this one on my new my new work bag. Oh, yes. Look at these. Oh, they're like little Celtic jobs. Yes. Oh, man, you know, Jacqueline sells the stuff, and then you see it, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, I felt like that when I bought Kel Rawson's jewelry that I have. Yeah, and then these are awesome, too. They're like, she uses like almost looks like a piece of stationery, and then she puts some stamping almost on there, I think. I can't even tell. But look what she did. She tore two pieces, and then she, like, made them not even, and then, yeah, dude, fantastic. Love it. Love everything about it. And thank you, Heidi and Jacqueline. And I have ordered a couple things from Jacqueline, but then I had to run. So she's so great. Jacqueline will hold your order, as she said, to keep herself organized, which I really admire, because I'm working on that in my life. Jacqueline, it's Lovely's Crafting Lodge, and she will keep your order in her shop online. She has a shop, but it's not an Etsy shop. It's her own website. Anyway, all right. And then I did order this on a total whim because I started thinking about my students for next year. And I'm going to have 3 guys in my class. The little guy I had over the summer, my little guy Bo, his parents actually, it's such an honor. They requested that he be in my class. So that was a huge honor. And I'm excited about it. But hold on, something's loose on here. What is this? Hold on. This table, there's like hold on. I gotta look under here. It's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, it goes this way. Yeah, okay. How did I make that loose? Oh, people, I am a mess. What is going on? Hold on. I'm gonna have to have Romeo look at that. I don't think I'm strong enough to push it. It's for the, oh no, it's for the, this table, I don't even know where we got it, but it's super for this room, but it's very old and whatever. Anyway, I got a flower press, so I don't want to keep you guys too long, and I have church, so we got about 10 more minutes that I can stay on. I don't know about you guys, and I save this for when I jelly plate or even for gifts. I'm not a big like save everything person, but I do save the and I use it because I think I save it because I actually use it. The any kind of paper like that. Oh, there's a whole user manual, but it's really pretty. Look, see I'm gonna open that up for you to see. See that? So my fellas and I thought the 3 of us, there's gonna be 1 teacher aide, and if it's who I think it's gonna be, she's really great, and she's already worked with Bo and with me, so that'll be fun. But we're gonna use that this school year, and then of course I can use it in my craft room also. All right, and last but not least, same thing. I'm gonna use this at work, but also at home. It's one of those, I actually watched a couple videos, and Peggy had one. I wasn't there, I didn't see it, but she has one of these printers, portable printers that you can print out pictures while you're like, when she was at the retreat. So she graciously shared with everybody, and the retreat album that they made for me had a whole bunch of awesome pictures. So I went with this one after a lot of, not a lot, okay, after some research, not a lot, a couple videos. But the woman she's an art journalist that she said this would be her pick. She actually traveled with it and stuff. And I don't know that I'll be traveling a lot, but I will be able to travel back and forth to school with it. So that'll be really, really nice. And that's where I'm at. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to say it's 8:04. If I stay till 8:15. Okay, I got 10 minutes. This is a little guideline I put up for myself this month. So now this doesn't count. This came out of the bag from Lori that Vale gave me. But everything else in here, okay, is mostly junk. And so I just got a bag that itself is junk. And if it doesn't get used to complete this journal, the whole bag goes in the trash. Because I can't save everything, and I shouldn't save everything, and it will help me to not save everything. So this is my journal for this month. Actually, I think it's been I don't know if it's been the whole month of June, July. Yeah, I guess it was mostly July. Like this, for instance, was something that Alicia Mott had made for me, and I absolutely could not find a spot in my house because we don't have any I don't think we have any individual one whole single light switches. So I've just had it on my desk, look at it, think about her all the time. And then I was like, wait a minute, why don't I put that in a journal, right? So, and this is a piece that I had from a long time ago. I was looking for a home. This was from the swap. Yeah, it's just things that I found, things that are in my life right now. Just whatever. So I'm going to finish up a couple pages with what's in that bag, but today is the last day. And I told myself that this is it. The last thing I did was this one. This is the note from Vale for that sweet little gift that she sent me. And this is just a piece of fabric. I sent some to Lizzie because it's a unicorn thing. I'm going to right now. So right here while I sit you, I ordered some new Mr. Penn something. I don't even remember at this moment. So this comes from Mr. Penn. I'm going to put that there. So right now I'm going to put these 2 down. And then I'm going to get to making my new journal. Now, I'm a little anxious today, but not in a, I want to say anxious, nervous. I would say I'm a little nervous. I feel there's a huge distinction between the two. My brother Christopher went on and made the care.com account. Last week I had a training for, if you're involved in America, if you live in America and you're an elementary school teacher, then you know what this thing is called. It's called the Orton Gillingham reading program. It is a really, really amazing, really systematic, really expensive, really research-based Tried and true method, originally designed for teaching children with dyslexia how to read. Well, just like in my opinion and experience, almost all the things that we do for special ed kids end up being good for all kids. Like I was saying to one of the women in the training, and the thing is, it was online. I really wish I had done the training in person because the online component of the training was that it was just too long. It was literally 8 to 3:30 every day. She only gave us 2 10-minute breaks and 1 lunch break. And it was just so intense and it was so much information and it was just ridiculous. It was too much. But I have a lot of beautiful things in it for me. Like in our district, they had a woman who was already trained in it last year, and my student Eric, who's going to be my student this year, who I worked with last year, he was already doing it. So I already had a little familiarity with it. I was also trained in another similar program many years ago, though, called the Wilson Reading Program. So anyway, I had some benefits. However, I did not have the benefit of my mom not being in the rehab and people contacting me through, the nurses were trying to call me. So I'm trying to manage this whole thing for my mom about her. And it's a much bigger deal than it ever was before for her to come home because we now need to get a hospital bed. She's in a wheelchair. We've gone to the next level of care, which is fine. But I now I have to hire people and it's a whole thing. So that was all making me really anxious. And my brothers are super helpful. Anything I ask them to do, they'll do it, but they're not here. So it's as helpful as they are, it still falls on me. And so I was very much stressing all of that. But I finally came to realize that I've decided at the beginning of August to focus on one verse in the Bible for the whole month, and that is this verse. And we're going to write it right here, right now. And it is this: trust in the Lord. And there's a reason that's all capitalized. If you're interested, check it out. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, okay? Your whole heart. That doesn't mean trust in the Lord when he does what Laura wants him to do. Trust in the Lord when Laura has more time to do fun things than hard things. That's not what it means. It means just trust him. No matter what I see with my eyes, no matter what is going on, trust the Lord with my entire heart, right? And this is a really key part for me. Get rid of that there. And lean not on your, meaning Laura's in this case, own understanding. Let me tell you something, people. Every single time I make an assumption about someone or something in their life, I am dead wrong. Dead wrong. I never know the whole story. I never know what God has happening in their lives. I'm wrong more than I'm right, and I'm almost never right, okay? So, and this comes from Proverbs, which is one of the books in the Bible that doesn't have a storyline. Okay, it's written by King Solomon, who was King David's son, I believe. Yeah, Proverbs 3:5-6. So this is the theme. So every time I find myself getting anxious, this morning I was feeling irritated because one of the women said she wants me to call her on the phone. I just didn't have time to call. I have like 7 people. I think I had like 5 to 7 people. It might even have been 10 people I was communicating with. And I don't have time to visit my mom yesterday and be on the phone with every single person who wants an interview. And, I just said, I was very upfront about it. I said, email and text right now just in order to get this in place, But this woman this morning said she didn't think that I was going to follow through on the interview because I couldn't make a phone call to her. So now she's out. Well, I thought she sounded good. Guess what? She obviously isn't. And instead of getting super irritated, I did this thing where I'm learning to just pause, which, again, I think God is teaching me to regulate my emotions so that I can then pass these things on to the children I'm working with, right? That's where I really, really believe he's headed with this. And I could be wrong. So that's that. And then I got 5 minutes. So I'm just going through here. See, look at that. Now this says O for F's sake. I do think that's funny. I got these Post-its. I think they're funny as could be. There's only some people I can send them to, though. July 12th, exactly 1 month after I had emergency surgery, my mom had a stroke. But we're coming on almost a month that she's been on the mend, right? And this was really fun for me. my girlfriend and I, Dina, we met in 1988, and she sent me a beautiful birthday gift this year, and in it was some Happy Mail. She, not because she uses it, because she knows I love it. So some lady she had on TikTok had like little Happy Meal things, and yes, and there's another one. Rejoice in hope, be patient in affliction, be persistent in prayer, Romans 12:12. Okay, and then I'll tell you what, I was very disappointed in these sketchbook markers. Okay, people, the new Mr. Sketch with the updated colors, the only ones that are good in this Mr. Sketch set are the old ones that we grew up with. So sometimes the change in everything isn't the best. And so anyway, I did a swatch of them over here, and then I took the pearlized, that silver or pearl kind of watercolor and put it over that. And I'm sorry, but I think that looks really cool, man. So I'm just going to look through here with you guys for a couple minutes. I'm hoping everybody's doing okay. There's a few pages left. So what I'd like to do today, in between the interviews that I'm doing for my mom's caretakers, I'm going to spend the day, whoever's on, I think Lori should be on, hopefully, if she is. And if she's not, that's okay. I just do enjoy being with you guys. Lori's on, I know Anne's on today, and hopefully Mary will be on. So during those times when I have breaks between the interviews with the people, I'm gonna just come up here, I have the plan, my desk is set, we're good to go. Take this bag, and I'm just gonna put as much junk, literal junk, as I can in here and move on. Now, I also wanted to tell you guys, my son does not do a lot of social media, almost none. However, while he was down the beach with his aunt and uncle, and I should say, hold on, he was with my brother Patrick. This is my workout outfit I have on. Now I gotta lay down if I want to talk to you guys. All right, anyway. So he was down the shore, which means down at the beach in New Jersey. He left me on, it would be 2 weeks this Tuesday, but he's coming home today, so almost 2 weeks. So he went down there to my aunt and uncle's house. They have a beautiful house in Avalon, nice place there. And then after that, my brother Patrick usually he gets the beach house that he rents down there the week before with his 2 little kids and his wife, but he got it the week after. And Cole's friend, Xavier, one of his BFFs from gaming, and who's like a real life BFF, kind of like how we are, like I'm going to see Candy, we're real life BFFs now, but we used to be an online, but is an in-person now, is a both. Xavier's family his mother just happened to get a hotel room in Avalon of all places. Because last year when they first met, he and I went and stayed in Asbury Park for a couple nights because his friend was there. So they set it up ahead of time, and it was great. Xavier came to the water park with with Cole and my niece and nephew, and it was wonderful. Anyway, Cole's been babysitting for them because originally Cole went. Oh, he went in even earlier. That's right. They were going down the shore on a Thursday. Patrick asked me on the Tuesday, can he come and babysit for them in the city and watch the kids while they go to a show? They want to go fish show, please, whatever. My sister-in-law was not. She's like way past. She's so overfished. Anyway, I'm going on and on. So, turned out he went to New York City. Then he went and my brother sends me a picture at 2:54 a.m. with my son, and they're eating pizza. After the show, he came and got Cole and took him out in the city. Cole's loving every minute of it. So then they went down the shore to my aunt and uncle. So my aunt and my uncle and my other aunt and her partner are there, and who's a man. I'm sorry, but when I say partner, that's why I use the word husband myself. So, and I don't have any problem with people who are gay, okay? It's not what I meant. I'm just not gay, so like if I say partner, they think Romeo's a woman. So then he went and stayed with my brother and visited with Xavier, stayed at Xavier's mom's, to hotel one night, came back, and then he's supposed to be back on, Romeo's going to pick him up on Thursday. That little stinker texts me, he's like, Uncle Pat wants to know if I can go to the Yankees game with them on Sunday and then take a train home. I was like, yeah, go ahead. All right, but why don't you just move to Maine and live with Uncle Pat's family? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so he's having a good time, but he's coming back sometime today after the Yankee game. I don't know. And that's what's going on with that. And but I miss him, right? I do. So, but I have to go be the prayer leader at church today. I was going to church anyway, so it didn't matter because he was signed up to do that. I said, well, you're going to have to let them know you can't do it, but I'll fill in. All right, I'm like laying here talking to you guys. You know what? I just want to say, if Dar's watching, look, Dar, it makes it look like I have some jugs. I really don't, but I got chubby, so that did help. All right, people, I will catch you on the flip side.